Right. Let me see who's not in the lobby, and then we'll get this show on the road. Q1 should be relatively quick, as not everyone needs to do a lap. You literally just need to do one lap and retire. Anyway, I'm still trying to find out who is meant to be here but is not. F2 attendance, let's see. One Mercedes. Okay. James King. Yes. Regan. Yes. Edzak, where are you? As Wrongson goes fastest so far. So if everyone just wants to do one lap and then retire, that would really speed up this whole process. It looks to be dry this evening. As we get to the first person missing, who's Edzak. Then Siemens here. Vince Vincenza! Ah, Vince Vincenza. Diddy's obviously here. Mason's here. I saw his name earlier. Bruce Lee is also here. Ah, Ville Magnussen. New Alex Theodore? Where is new Alex Theodore? He's here as well. So it's just Ville. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, yeah. Well, we can really speed this process along, you know, if people just do one lap. Anyway, we will continue on. I just had some really bad heated food, which was not very impressive. Anyway, good evening. Hello, everyone. It is me, Darius. Hello, Bastian. We are live in F2. We got 16 drivers on the grid for full qualifying. As we see Regan McKinnon going through sand. Devon Vince Vincenza, the first to retire. Good man, Vince. As that was a Haas getting out of the way there. Going through Casino Square. Down the run down to the hairpin. Zhao, the next driver to retire. Setting a lap. Wrongson, also the same. Please set one lap and then retire. Tricky sector 2 here into the swimming pool. Round we go. That's going to be invalidated. I think Regan's heading back into the pits anyway. Well, not the greatest of pit entries, but anyway. As drivers are now beginning to get the message and retire. Stephen Clay, please do not do an out lap. Please do not do a lap. It will cause absolute chaos. New Alex Theodore in the Alpine today. As everyone now out on a lap. This is great. We'll get this done nice and early. Just save about 10 minutes worth of time. Unfortunately, it's nice when the full quali has 20 drivers on the grid. It is actually quite nice. But when it's like 16, it's just... that poor one soul is just going to be waiting for like an hour. But it is what it is. That's the nature of the beast. That's the nature of the game. Zeman Iwanek, currently the fastest driver. Why is Stephen Clay setting a time? I hope he's... Oh no, he's probably just coming into the pits. Let's assume he's coming into the pits, otherwise there's going to be tears. I think Zhao's actually binned it. Oh god. Steven, don't set that time. Good man. Good man, good man, good man. Right, everyone else retire. That's it. Done and dusted. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You can all retire. That is the end of Q1. Everyone's getting the message now, slowly but surely. No, Daniel hasn't gotten... Oh, he has got a message. Just a few more to go. How is it this difficult, guys? Just get to the pits, retire the car. Alex Theodore, what the hell are you doing? Literally, the whole lobby is ready for you. Well, we might as well watch him, because we won't be watching him much more. Dude, he didn't go around again, did he? Did he actually go around again? Well, that's a shame. Well, he's after DNFing himself, so he's not going to get to Q2 now. This is unbelievable. I don't understand how this was so difficult, guys. One person has not set a time. Now 2 people have DNF'd. Go into the pits! Oh my days. Oh my good lord. This is actually the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Well, let's hope Mason bins it as well. I was just saying nice things about Mason last night too. He pulls this stupid shit. I mean, Mason's decided to not do it as well. Oh my god. Alright, so we're after losing a rake of drivers. We're meant to lose 1 driver in Q1. We're after losing 4. Oh, this is hilarious. Right, so we've lost Steven naturally, Zhao, Mason and Alex just doing stupid shit. And then everybody else survives. 12 people going into Q2. And now Alex and Mason are going to be like, wait, why can't I race? Why can't I take control of my car? These fucking idiots. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, this is comedy. This is absolute comedy. Right, now this time for real. Now we only lose 2 drivers. We were meant to lose 5, but because people can't listen and follow instructions. You fucking idiots. Absolute idiots. How am I meant to race after this? After watching these guys do 1 lap, retire. Alex Teeter decides to try and set the world record around Monaco and proceeds to stick it in the wall in San Devon. Mason Piper sees the whole field is retired. 3 people have DNF'd, and he's like, I'm gonna do more laps and have everyone watch me. Also proceeds to DNF. Love it. I love it. You guys are great. I actually love it. It's very good. Very, very good. if you were actually in the comment right now, you'd just be saying abuse to these people, and it would be thoroughly deserved. Anyway, Joel Harris, I think the person who's talked the most in ERO this last week or so. Yeast is actually joining us. Oh wow! Who's talked the most in the ERO on the chat in the last week or so is out on the track. He's going to be the first person to set a time in an attempt to survive. And let's just try and get Mr. Beard into the lobby first of all. I actually can't believe you guys. You just make me laugh. Where is he? He's not even online. He's not online. Anyway, Joel going through Casino Square. And we will go from there. Purple Sector 1 naturally, as he's the first driver setting a lap with a Williams of, I think it's Bruce Lee or James King right behind him. It's Bruce Lee, yeah. As Newman actually, sorry, was the first person to set time. He's in the 109s already. Samuel, our championship leader. Like it says he's on, but I can't find him. Maybe I'm just stupid as well. Oh, that was just pure comedy. That was one of the greatest moments I've seen in a while. I think he's appearing offline. One day I'll get to his name. Oh, I've left my own party. Okay. Well. Alright, right. Anyway, we're back. And Joel has went P2. Yeast has joined somehow as well. Interesting. Bro enjoyed without the invite. I hope I sent one. I think I have. But anyway. 5 drivers so far setting a time. Dowd in his debut in ERO has went P5 provisionally. That's good enough to survive into Q1 as Zeman going fastest overall, and Yeast has joined the party. Good evening, sir. Oh, what is Joel Harris doing? He's all ghosted going through the last corner. Anyway, so a few drivers yet to set a time. Regan McKinnon still in the pits. James King still in the pits. Wronkson is out. But whatever. Oh, well. That was short but sweet by East. I'll try and get him back in. It's Mr. Spinning Circle of Death. I think he can still get into the party anyway. And here he is back again for another attempt to get in. Lots of leaving and joining. Newman thinks he is set to go into Q3 with that time, as we see Wronkson about to start his lap. As he goes up the hill from turn 1 and all the way down to turn 3, I think it is, into the Casino Square, up decides to just take the bump at full speed instead of driving around it like everybody else does. Then down to the hairpin. Good time here is somewhere in the 109s. If you can get that, it's pretty solid. And there's a Haas getting very nicely out of the way. Into the tunnel section we go. Probably should be a DRS zone here and just skip the chicane. But anyway, you have to be very brave there and decide how much of the chicane you're going to cut. Just be careful not to validate. As James King goes fastest into the 108s we go. As Wrongton sits a purple sector too. Yeast is having connection problems. That is disappointing. Oh, no. I heard a noise. Hello, sir. How are you? That's good. That's good. That was some of the stupidest shit I've ever seen in the history of ERO, and I've seen some stupid shit in my lifetime. You want me to turn you up? Well, I don't know how to do that. I've done nothing. I've tried to fix it, but there's no way to fix it. Mouse. Your new name is Mousy. I don't think there's actually a way to do it. Can you just turn your mic up? I don't mean actually turn it up. I don't mean turn. Oh god. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Right. Anyway, just over 6 minutes to go. Regan McKinnon yet to set a time, and Dawid in the danger zone with him. And that is that. Yes, full traction is enabled this evening. Poor Alex Theodore decides to play a prank and will be punished for it. No, he did it last week, didn't he? Or last night, sorry. Yeah, well, he would have just went off into the distance, wouldn't he? Because I noticed it from the start. Because he got a really, really bad start. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Someone with full traction shouldn't get that bad of a start. He's an F1 as a full-time driver. He asked, could he reserve an F3? I said, yeah. But I didn't think Sparrow was that quick. The keys. I don't know. I didn't think they were that quick, honestly. But you have to admit, you have to remember, it is full. Yeah, it's throttle. There was evidence of throttle smashing, but they also, it's full wet as well. That was probably. I towards the end I saw that. Towards the end I did see that. "21 times." I don't know. Well, speaking of the devil, is P1. Then King James, LeBron James is P2. LeBron James. Well, you've got LeBron James and you've got Bruce Lee. Yeah, Vince Vincenza. Vince has always been an F2. Yeah. Zeman Crickus, indeed. Definitely. I need to charge my phone. Oh. I feel sorry for Zhao, for Villeneuve, because he actually just lost the car and thought he was okay. Like, he wasn't fucking around in Q1. But now he just kind of has to. Yeah, he genuinely crashed after setting a lap thinking he'd be okay on his way back into the pits. But. I have no. It doesn't need to be elaborated on what you just said. It's fair enough. It's fair enough. You know. I feel sorry for Mason to a certain extent, but then also, you should have your phone open. So. No, but I'm saying you should have your phone open, like when you're in qualifying, in case there's a restart or whatever. But it is what it is. And no, no more, no more restarting. I'm sick of it. Hayden Johnson's an interesting character because I don't think he's ever actually finished a race. This is it. He disconnects a lot, but then also. What wall has he bounced off? Well, that's not how you do things. But yeah, Hayden, he's never actually finished a race from what I remember. And he's had a few good times where, like, maybe for a quarter of the race he's running in the top 5, and then just something happens, and then he disappears. Just needs to get off that beat into it. Woke nonsense. I love it. I love it. Yes, but don't tell Matthew that, because in his mind it counts, you see. It's the game's fault. It's not his fault. And it was 113. But we caught that in Street Guys. Sparrow has elected to not go any faster. Well, he's just mowing the grass here. Well, we know who's going to be out in Q2, I'll put it like that. As Dowd is behind him. The two drivers at risk, both going to be crossing the line very, very soon after each other. No, unfortunately not. This, I think. Oh my god. Yeah, how did he not lose a wheel there? And new Alex Theodore will be safe. Dowd does not improve on his time, and that is the end of a very interesting Q2. What a man. Curva, so curva. Yes. And there's my girlfriend sent me a thing on Instagram. It was like there's a rave on in Poland, yeah, in Warsaw. And I said to her, well, if we go to Warsaw, we have to tell half of Ero because they're all from fucking Poland. Unexpected crossover of 2025. I'm good. I'm good, honestly. Just sit down and do shots of like gin, something really abstract and something you wouldn't do a shot of with direct eye contact. Oh, just gives me the shivers. Baby Guinness are quite nice, actually. So the two drivers we've lost are Dawid and Matthew. I'd like to get like. Alex Tudor. Poor new Alex Tudor. He wasn't ready for that violence last night, was he? He was like, "Why is this name new Alex Tudor?" I was like. Well, Alex is the guy who brought him into the server, so he's always going to be associated with him. Even if Alex one day gets banned. Phony Alex Tudor, I love it. Yes, 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 I love it. So he's just Alex. Oh. Who is putting it on pole? It's between Sam, Zeman, and probably Sparrow, to be honest. The No Traction Brigade's worst enemy as Bruce Lee decides to make his own pit exit lines. New Alex Tudor following quickly in pursuit. What we found last night in F4, because we have myself, Bastian, and Daniel do a party chat, is that you probably have to do 2 outlaps to warm the tires up. Because it's at night time. And it's just so cold. Yeah, so if until the safety car reads today's race, but one got restarted on fresh wets. The minus was 19 degrees. 19 degrees, wow. Jesus. I mean, I get like the optimal running temperature, but wet so it's like still very low. But like the tire blankets heat them to like 60 degrees or something, isn't there? 50 degrees? Yeah. Oh yeah. That's going to be interesting in F1 when they ban tire blankets next year. It's going to cause absolute chaos. Anyway, everyone out on track. Tire cheesing. As Bruce Lee is the first man setting a lap with new Alex Theodore in hot pursuit. And naturally he will go purple sector 1 around the hairpin. This must be awful on controller. What am I saying? I did this on controller last night. Yeah. Into the tunnel section. Where's Axel Foley? He normally races in F2 for the fun. A lot of people did. Not too bad there from Mr. Lee, karate chopping his way around this track. That was very steady. Anyway, what is it going to be? New Alex Theodore. Real Alex Theodore. Into the pits straight away. It is, and he's going to set a 108.4.7. Wow, that's quick. I was looking at Vince's time. Fabian. Regan McKinnon in the Ferrari. Sparrow as well now going P2. Where is Newman? Final corner on the straight. It's going to be in the... No, it's going to be the 9s. Interesting. 7 3/4 of a minute remaining in Q3 as we see Zeman not going on a lap at the moment. That's a very quick time. Half a second, over half a second on the field. You can if you check the age of the tires, right? Be for note. They didn't want. You know, I think we're going to have to make a a TikTok of that or a reel of that. Gustav, if you're watching, just clip the the last 30 seconds of Q1 of Alex Theodore just being a complete autist. Because that's all it was. Up San Devon. Doesn't invalidate. That's a good start. Decides to take the bump. Guys, you gotta avoid the bump as best you can. I didn't see it actually, to be honest. I'm busy ordering food and delivery. 18-2. Ooh, interesting. This would be epic. He would be real Diddy. Real Diddy, real Alex Theodore. Yes, but he's already beaten that today. Due to the antics of his Romanian compatriot. As he has a big wobble there. That was close. I didn't even... P7. It's okay. It's okay. Who is our dark horse for this race? Who are we rooting for in this race? No matter what. Come on, Bruce Lee. Come on, Bruce Lee. Yes. No, you're right. Joel Harris, with all his talking, has done nothing so far with a 110.6. In fairness, that kid talked a lot this week. Yeah. Into the Rascas we go. Very, very clean around the final two corners. It's going to be in the 9s. Oof. Almost lost it to a Haas, I think it was. Was it a Haas? Yeah, it was a Haas. Yeah, lovely stuff. With just under 4 minutes to go, nobody can get near the Polishman. And he's going to be in the 9s. Just about, though. P4 at the moment. Lovely stuff. Oh, well, that's not good. So, Zeman believing his P1 is not safe. He set a purple sector 1 as well. Going around the hairpin. Indeed. he second guessed himself going into the corner, didn't he? Yeah. He picked his line, then changed at last second. Dangerous stuff. Yes, Daniel. Bro was like Nicky Lauda last night in the chat. He was just giving it to everybody raw, just raw opinions. No filter. Daniel was just saying it as it is last night in the chat, in party. That was nice. That was nice and tidy there. As Joel Harris lets him pass. Now, I find that part of the track is very difficult in this game because the rear end is so loose. Compared to an F123 where you can be so stable. Yeah, I can imagine. It's going to be in the 10s. Not an improvement at the moment. He's going to have to charge that battery and go around again. Yep. Womp womp. By the way, you better have a word with Joel Harris. He thinks he's the person who coined womp womp. As Zeman goes even quicker. Now nearly a second separating him and the rest of the field. Zeman, you're racing in F1. A Timu Macaulay beard. Well, you bullied him into retiring now as well. Come on, Vince. Vince Vincenza, I know I say you're wrong every time, but I want you to do well. This qualifying's about to end now. 25 seconds to go. Drivers either on their last lap or preparing to start it, and I don't think anyone else is actually going to get a chance here. Or is Vince? And he's not going to get to the line to start another lap. Unfortunately, that's his qualifying done. So, we've got Sparrow and we've got Sam. And then Regan McKinnon is purple sector 2. He's nearly half a second up on his time here with a 50.8 in sector 2. That's quick. DRS wide open down the straight. It's good enough for P2. Next across the line, Sparrow Malpe, and they are going to go P2. Samuel Newman, what can he do? P4. Next is LeBron James. Hasn't got any battery left at all. I think his time is done. He's in the 59s, but around here it's too slow. Is it though? We don't find out. It is. Newman is washed. Anyway, that'll be doing it for qualifying. Maximum points for Zeman Ioannik in P1, Sparrow in P2, Regan McKinnon in P3. Then James King rounds out the second row, or second grid. Newman, Bruce Lee, Vince Vincenza, new, real, genuine Alex Theodore in P8. This is great. Joel Harris in P9 and Daniel Nicky Lauda Black Wolf in P10. Everyone's getting a nickname tonight. That's why I didn't actually say his name, because I couldn't pronounce it properly. Mr. Miyagi. Here we go. Mr. Miyagi. What the fuck, I'm in a car. What? I'm 17th on the grid. Unreal. Yes. It's very easy. It's like aim assist. You got aim assist when driving on controller. It's funny. I drive controller in this game, but on Gran Turismo I drive on wheel. But I am weird. But like, it's so driving wheel on GT is just beautiful. It just feels so responsive. Whereas in this game, driving on wheel just feels like I'm driving a skateboard. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights in the Monaco GP. We are away in racing. Zeman gets away. Sparrow doesn't get near him at the start. Regan McKinnon is further back. Samuel Newman and James King fighting as Samuel's getting the position from already. Everyone else looks to survive. Yeast at the back of the field, driving an Alpine. As the two Saubers are fighting, as Rongson's dropping positions. Dawid is in P14 at the moment. Stephen Clay already up 4 positions from his start. Good stuff from him. Joel Harris, a new genuine real Alex Theodore fighting, going into the hairpin. No one making a dive. There's a Haas here that's gone off. I think that's Daniel. He's ghosted at the moment. João Santos at the back of the grid as well in P16. Let's have a look at the tyres. Because you probably got all the assists on as well. Majority of the field electing to start on the mediums. New Alex Theodore on the hards, along with Dawid, Mason, and well, it doesn't matter what he's on. And let's have a look at the position changes. Stephen Clay up 7 positions after 1 lap, and we've got a VSC. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Stop. Alex Theodore inception going on here. New Alex Theodore wants the title of the only Alex Theodore in ERO. I feel like we're going to confuse a lot of people with this. And both Alex Theodores cut the pit entry and are into the pits. Daniel also into the pits. Yeast is crashed. We saw everything. Anyway, Zeman leading the way. Zeman leading the way. Sparrow in P2, Regan in P3. The two Theodore is going to be fighting after this. I can imagine that will go down in the chat. And thus he did get penetrated. Well, watching Regan McKinnon's POV here, as Zeman's had a big moment there. He's ghosted. I think Sparrow might have come into contact with him into Raskas. He keeps the position though. I think Sparrow slowed down to let him pass. Into San Devon, a bit of a wobble there from Sparrow as well. Zeman leading the way up the hill into the Casino Square. James King a bit further back from this pack of the top 4. Bruce Lee behind his friend. Vince Vincenza also just a bit behind. He needs to get a move on if he wants to stay within DRS. Joe Harris listens to the stream. He avoided the bump. Good man, Joel Harris. Womp womp to the bump's aspirations. Stephen Clay up to P9 after starting last. Great stuff from him. Wrongs. It's not too bad. Just give it a few laps. You know what will happen. And then in big bold capital letters in Discord, oh, the wall moved. It was invisible. Anyway, Dawid up to P11. Mason after his unfortunate Q1 exit in P12. And João Santos is stuck behind him. I'm very cruel. As Zeman now setting the fastest lap of the race in the 1:10.5s. Newman's championship hopes. Newman wants the cap. You know, he's said it before, and he said it loads of times. He really wants the cap. But it was like last season in F2. We'll have to make him a cap. We'll have to buy him a cap. That's what we'll have to do. Last season, it was like, I think Mendelson said he would give him the cap if he won it. And then Berdade was like, no, I am going to keep the cap. And then just proceeded to dominate F2 after that. As soon as there was caps involved and Newman was looking forward to them. Poor Samuel. I know. There is also the prize from Sim Racing Centre too, with the setups and strategies and other stuff. He wants the cap. Yeah. I'll give it something really abstract this season, like socks or a scarf or. He's 15, but like bullying children is just part of Euro culture. Anyway, Regan McKinnon has been dropped as well by the top two. Yeah. I've got a bottle of wine in the fridge. I might get a glass. Well, poor Ivan Belov. I did. I seen lots last night. I seen poor Ivan Belov doing nothing all race and getting given out at the end of it. Ivan's probably one of the cleanest drivers. Was he? I was close. Hugging and kissing every wall. To be honest, after Hungary, because like Hungary was quite a crazy affair for Ivan. He did nothing wrong all race, and Max Brzezinski just decided to murder him on the last corner. Ronks is gone! Raskas, I think? Yes. He's already started. Libnow has suddenly randomly entered the chat. A random Libnow has appeared to insult Matthew. Yeah, he does, yeah. It can't be as bad as Shade Maps, if you ever saw Shade Maps' camera. As Siemens got on a drive-through for speeding under the safety car. Our champion elect, our rival elect to Samuel Newman has got a penalty for speeding under this safety car. How has he got on that? Interesting. Everyone electing to pit apart from Joel Harris. Yes. Joe Wilson. Joe Wilson. His name is Joel. Joe Wilson. Love it. New name for Joel Harris. Isn't he the guy from The Inbetweeners? Hold on a second to check this. There's a Joe Wicks. What? You're getting a very different result from I am. I've got Joe Wilson as a United States representative. Addison Graves, Joe, in quotation marks, Wilson Sr. is an American politician and attorney. And Matthew is asking Libnow to kill him. Have you got him, or do you want me to get him? Get him in. Where is he? There he is. least it's under safety car, and the safety car is not in this lap. Alex Theodore has retired from the session. He tried Diddy on Diddy violence. Matthew is quitting. I don't know what he's quitting. I'm telling him to race in F1. As real Alex Theodore says, Alex is so dumb. Anyway, we're still under safety car conditions here, so we're just typing in Discord, enjoying. This video game needs a rework. Ah, yes, please. Get the receipts. As we're almost a third of the way through this race. And Alex Theodore, the real one still TBD. What is that crash? What is this crash? Oh God. Pretty much. Joe Wilson for the win. Let's go. Let's go, Joe Wilson. Regan McKinnon is back. Yeah. Who? Or is Matthew still just like yapping on? He's not. I love the yapping. The yapping is always good. Anyway, Sparrow right on the back of Joe Wilson, closing down into the tunnel chicane. Oh, he's going to have him here on the main straight. As both of them kiss the wall. I thought it was going to go for an Rascal. That was going to be ambitious. Anyway, DRS wide open? No, not yet for some reason. Wow, isn't it enabled on the lap of? Oh! What was that? What was that? Joe Wilson, you can reset the track if you want. What? Sir, you cannot park there. What was that? Joe Wilson Express. Anyway, Sparrow now comfortably in the lead. Dowd on his debut in ERO. It is, yes. And Mason Piper. Well, there's a bit of corner cutting there by Mason Piper, I'm sure. There's a bit of ghost in the Williams behind, which is Bruce Lee karate chopping his way through the field. Who would have won a fight, Bruce Lee or Chuck Norris? I can be very. It's a very close fight. Chuck Norris is a hard man to defeat. Anyway, Vince Vincenza and his Aston Martin teammate for today, Stephen Clay, are going to be dancing pretty soon. Watch Stephen Clay work his way through the field here. I think he's going to finish on the podium. Stephen Clay, QWERTY. Yeah, QWERTY, sorry. Mm. Oh, well, no. Never mind. I said something, but you know, whatever. Meanwhile, in Discord land, Matthew is threatening to leave Ero as Bruce Lee gets a 3-second time penalty. Where's Sparrow gotten this pace from? Yeah, but like this is ridiculous. Like Apple races with full traction, he's not this quick. Well, if he's going this quick, yes. Well, but this is absurd. 9 seconds clear. Now I know he's on faster tires and he's on fresher tires. Sorry, but where is Samuel Newman? You're meant to be winning this championship. Well, you're going to win it now because fucking Zeman decided to get a drive-through. But where's the pace? Where's the passion? Where's the energy? And speaking of Newman, yes, and Newman tickles the diffuser of LeBron James's car. Not on my 2025 bingo card, no. Why didn't it? Oh, he's gone. He's actually left. Yeah. I'm not letting him back in. Dawid, as LeBron James goes for the move. And now there's like a bit of a traffic jam at the hairpin here. Everyone's just like bumping into the back of each other. As Zeman sets the fastest lap of the race now as well. That's frustrating for him. He needs a safety car, otherwise his race is done. Even still, his race is done. Matthew has told me he has left esports, F1 esports for good. Well, I wish you best of luck, Matthew. I wish you the best of luck. LeBron James, is he going to be challenging? Well, he's 16 seconds there to make up on Sparrow. Bruce Lee and Dawid fighting though further down the field. Oh, interesting. Sparrow getting his first time penalty of the day. I think every steward in Ero is going to sleep a lot happier this evening, knowing Wrongson has left the server. Literally. And Daryl Ann, who's the steward for this tier, is going to be a lot happier too. Yes, he may buy a new skin on Fortnite. Congratulations, Apple. But like, what is this? In every channel that he has the permissions to actually write, and he's done. He said that he's leaving. This isn't an airport. This is not Heathrow. You do not need to announce your departure. Anyway, LeBron James right on the back of Mr. Mason Piper. Uh-oh, that's naughty. Through goes Reno. Wait, rewind the tape. Illegal insertion. Illegal insertion. Yes, but illegal insertion. That's also known as rape. Regan McKinnon with a 3-second time penalty for illegal track limits. Illegal corner cutting. Anyway, QWERTY also. And here he is, side by side with Dabbit. Oh, this could be chaos here. Wall banging. Tire banging. What? That was as clean as it could be. That was as clean as it could be up the hill of Saint-Devon, in fairness, in Monaco. A lot of other people would have just died there, in fairness. Sparrow, 20 seconds now clear. Wow. I don't know. But where has this pace come from? Like Sparrow was in F4 last season. Well, he must. But if he's no life in the game, surely he'd be doing. Mason to the pits. Surely, if they're no life in this game, they'd be using no assists. Sparrow Maltby, F1 Esports Champion 2027. You've heard it here first, folks. Yes, we passed his prime at that moment. He has. And now Newman has to follow closely through the hairpin section as Vince Vincenza right behind him too. I think his front left end plate might be damaged. Nope. No, if it's damaged, it's only minor. Could be. Well, as the other Alex Theodore is gone, we have lost both Alex Theodores. Great race for the Alex Theodore crowd. Now is the time to do it. Nope. It's P2, I think.
Yeah, he is coming into this race 18 points behind Ruben.
Yeah, this is an important race now, in fairness. If Harry Jetters was racing this evening, that would have really put a spanner in the works. He's probably the quickest driver in this tier, but he doesn't race all the time. DRS enabled, we're back racing already. Sparrow now 23.5 seconds clear. Well, it's dropping rapidly. Yeah, the Delta, yeah. So the top three separated by 25 seconds. Massive delta. And Newman is just stuck behind Bruce Lee here. Yes, some Ero legends in the middle of the pack. Zeman finally getting past a driver as Joe Wilson. I'm going to change his name in Discord to Joe Wilson. Up to P is pitted and is down to P13 as the F1 race is starting in 15 minutes time, and I'm meant to be the host.
Is there any actual fighting going on? Lumen's just dropped 2 seconds in 1 sector. Something is wrong.
Okay, I'm just checking the attendance for F1. Alex Tito is not racing in F1. Wow, that's very strange. Well, go enjoy that date with your left hand, you prick. So 11, 12, 13, 14 drivers in F1. So we can all retire and go straight to F2. Or Q2, sorry. Nothing really happening at the moment. The closest battle on the track is Vince and Samuel. And there's 6 laps to go. Oh, 7.5 seconds, leave it. And Sparrow, 21 seconds clear now. Anyway, Vince very, very close to the back of Sam. Yes, drivers are starting to avoid now the bump as well. Is it just button mashing? It's woke. Oh, as Vince has got a 3-second penalty, we're actually already on board when that happened. So quite a few drivers now, 5 in total with penalties. He is. Bruce Lee is really getting a move on. Bruce Lee karate chopping his way through the field. And LeBron James in P2. That seems to be pretty set in stone now, unless something drastic happens. Well, no one has crashed, and Sparrow just needs to coast his way. Zeman is up to P11, but it's top 10 that gets points here. What a disastrous result this is for him. He might... Oh, someone's gone. Joe Wilson's gone in the pits. Oh, okay. Joe Wilson, that's his new name from now on.
Sparrow's just in his own postcode on track. There's no one near him, ahead or behind.
Yeah, the definition of clean air as Liv now says Joe Mamas. Newman and the 2 Aston Martins, that's it. They're the closest battle, and then the Haas and the 2 McLarens as well. How did Dowey get down to P12? What happened there? Unfortunate. As Zeman right on the back of mine. It is, but it'll disappear in a second. Yeah. Zeman right on the back of Mason here, going down to the hairpin. As Mason takes quite a wide line there, makes a bit of contact with the wall, and that's really compromised him. Well, Zeman needs to get a move on. Yeah. Thinks about it. Gets a great exit there. Amazing exit there. Just going to run out of track, I feel. Yeah. Has to be careful. Dirty air is going to lead to understeer. This is not the track. This is not the track for this. Ooh. I'm surprised Sparrow hasn't pit for fastest lap. They have a pit stop, yeah. Pit's about 18, 19 seconds here. If Sparrow pit now, it would come out ahead at King James. I suppose this is the only consolation for Zeman, is because Sparrow is going to win this race, Sam isn't going to get P3 or P2. And Daniel goes off the track.
It's an awkward place to overtake. Mason's crashed.
As Daryl has made the lobby for F1, thank you very much.
Zeman could still get like call here, I think. Would be a last lap, I reckon. Does he still have fastest lap?
I'll check now in 1 second. Yes. Man, he's actually up to P10 now as well, so he will get points. Nobody being lapped. Yeah. In F4, like 5 or 6 people got lapped. When did that happen? We have missed something, and the two championship rivals really having a... and killed him. Maybe. Oh. The thing is, Regan McKinnon is a 3-second time penalty, so if Zeman gets a move on here... And he is indeed getting a move on. So P9 definitely on here for the McLaren. As Regan gets another 3 seconds. And actually, Zhao's going to get P6 here, or maybe even P5. I'll tell you now. We're all 3 seconds. Oh, he's got 5. Oh, Regan had a spin or something because Zhao is ahead of him now. That's what I was looking at. I don't know. I probably wasn't paying enough attention. And Sparrow Mulpy will win by 24.8 odd seconds, maybe 25 seconds. Absolute domination. Yeah, he does have a 3-second penalty, but my God. That's brave. So not a complete disaster for Zeman. He's going to get P8 here. Mason with a 3-second time penalty at the end, just for good measure. Hold on. Yeah, P8. As he tries to rage smash his car. Matthew has messaged me again. I'm done. just I'm done. I don't know. It's too much for me. It's too much for me. Anyway, Sparrow Moppy, well done. Even with the button mashing. Up to P1. Great result for you. LeBron James in P2. Bruce Lee in P3. Vince Vincenza in P4. Stephen Clay up to P5. Newman P6. That's going to be disappointing by his standards. João Santos P7. Very good stuff. Zeman Iwanek also in P8. Another disappointing result for him. Regan McKinnon, who was leading. Was he in P2 at one point? It's going to finish in P9. Daniel, Dawid, Mason round out the finishers. Then we have Joel, Fake Alex, Real Alex, Matthew, and, well, the one and only Yeast in P17.
Yes! Come on!
You really are. Anyway, F1 is starting now. If anyone wants to race, get your arse over there. There is loads of seats available. Thank you very much and have a lovely weekend.